5, 6, 7, 8. Cross, hit. A 1 and over. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new dance tutorial to Met Him Last Night by Demi Lovato and Ariana Grande. Now, off of the album, this is definitely one of my favourite songs. The whole album is a masterpiece, but I really loved this song and it was such a fun one to dance to, but also a challenging one to choreograph to, because the song isn't like your typical song that you would think about to dance to, but it kind of works. So yeah, if you guys do want to learn my routine to this song, then keep on watching. I would recommend going or watching the dance video if you haven't already. It's already up on my channel. I will leave it linked down below so that you guys can go and click straight through. I just think it's good to like familiarize yourself with the style of dance and also the part of the song that we are going to be dancing to. That's kind of like my first disclaimer. Go and do that if you haven't. And that brings me on to my next disclaimer, which is that the song will not be in this tutorial video. Now, I get asked all the time why, and it's purely because of copyright. Like I said, the dance video is already up with the music, so you can go and practice with the music and the dance video when you finish learning this routine. Now, my next disclaimer is that this tutorial will be mirrored, so everything behind me is going to flip around, but I will always say if I'm using my right arm or my left leg, just so that you guys can make sure that you are on track throughout. And also, this video is suitable for beginners. I'm going to be breaking down all of the steps. I might go through it a little bit quickly, and that is just because I'm filming outside at the minute and the weather can be very problematic, but you can rewind as many times as you need to. And lastly, I hope it's not too noisy. Obviously I'm filming outdoors, but I have got a microphone, so I'm hoping that that's going to combat the sounds a little bit. But I'm going to stop rambling on. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started learning this routine. So the section of music that we are going to be coming in at is like the chorus section, so it's quite easy to kind of pick up. But we're going to start by stepping on this left leg. We're actually going to cross over our right leg, and then we're going to step this right leg out to the right, and we're going to hit, boom. So we're just sinking into our right hip. Our right arm is just pushing out towards the right. You can like click your fingers. I feel like that helps me, and we're hitting a beat in the music here, which you will hear very, very clearly. So that's boom. From here, we're going to step onto this left leg, and we're going to catch, hit, in. So all we're doing, we're stepping onto that left leg, that right leg is popping out like so. Our arms are almost mimicking our legs, so our right arm is extended with that right leg, our left arm is up on our hip, so we're hitting boom. We're almost leaning forward ever so slightly here as well, and then as we bring that right leg back in to join the left, we're just switching our arms. So that is going to look like step out, catch, in. From here, we're going to step this right leg across our left leg, and we're just opening our arms up. So our arms are doing a bit of a circle as we step that right leg across. You're almost going to catch your arms halfway, and you're going to bring this left leg in to join the right leg, and you're going to push your arms in like so. And as you do so, your chest is almost contracting ever so slightly. You're then going to rebound that chest, so that is going to look like boom, hit. So it's kind of contracting in and then rebounding out. From here, we're going to do two like hip sways. So we're going first to the right and then to the left, and this is quite slow, and you do have time to kind of feel through like these hip motions, so really take your time here and try and make them as big as possible. From here, we're going to place our hands onto our knees, we're going to bend our legs, and we're going to almost snake through. So your body is almost going like that, and then your head is like the last thing to pop up. And again, you have a few counts here to really take your time. So we're hitting boom, hit. From here, we're going to step this right leg out. We're going to hit boom. So we're just kind of tapping in, so our arms are bending, coming into our chest. And then we're going to hit boom. So we're just kind of doing two taps with that right leg. So we're just hitting boom, hit, like so. From here, we're going to do a hip dip back to the left. So we're just going to place our hands onto our hips, and we're just hip dipping back to the left. And again, really take your time, make this hip circle as big as you can, because you do have the counts for it. And then we're going to hit another count in the music, which you will hear, and we're going to hit boom. So we're just pushing our hips back over to the right. We're opening our arms up. They're kind of on a like V, but on a diagonal towards the floor. And again, your hands are like in a fist position. So we're just hitting boom like so. So let's go back to the beginning and recap that whole first section. So we're going to hit step, click, hit and over, pump, hip, hip, push and hit, hit, hip, circle, catch. From here we're going to do 2 steps. So we're stepping left in, right in. To add our arms, we're going to hit opposite arm to leg, so the right arm is just coming up, down, down. So we're just hitting step and like so. From here we're going to jump both of our legs out into a second, and we're just going to push our arms up and to the side like so. And you really want to make sure here that you're bending as low as possible, and you're also like engaging your hips and your chest. So we're just hitting boom, boom. Now this first one is the slowest. We're then going to do 2 hips, hips. So as you can see, we're just twisting to the right and then the left. So we're just doing 3 of those, the first one being the slowest, and then we're hitting boom and boom and. From here we're going to step forward on this left leg, and we're going to hit boom. So both of our arms are coming up as we step forward on that left leg. Then as we bring that right leg in to join the left, we're going to drop our head back, and our arms are dropping down as well. So that is going to look like step, boom. From here we're going to step this right leg out to the right, and we're going to do a hip circle again. There's a lot of hips in this routine if you guys haven't noticed. We're just doing a hip circle. We're then going to hit boom. So we're pushing our hips to the right, our arms are going out. We're then going to push our hips back to the left, and we're going to cross our arms in the middle, and then we're going to push our hips back to the right once more, and our arms are coming up. So that will look like boom, boom, boom. So each time your hips switch direction, your arms also change. So we finished here. From here we're going to do a step ball change. So that is just 3 steps. We're stepping left, right, left, and our arms are really simple here because they finished up. So we're just going to pull them down, and they're going to come down our head and then down our body, and just really kind of like push through that and stylize that as much as possible. With this whole routine, I feel like the more that you put like your own personality into it, the better that it is going to look. So we finished here. We're going to step onto this left leg, so the weight is not fully onto it, but we're going to put our weight fully onto it, and we're going to flick this right leg, and it's going to hit boom. So as you can see, as this right leg comes up, this right arm is swinging around our head like so. So we're hitting boom. We're then going to place that right leg down in front of us. It's going to be straight, and as we put that right leg down, we're bending that left leg, and also as we put that right leg down, we're going to push our whole body, and our hand is going to touch our toe, and we're really kind of like trying to get as low as possible and as quickly as possible. So that should look like 1 and hit. And then you have about 3 counts to stand up and really elongate this like coming up motion, just because like you do have the time here. So we've hit boom, boom, up, like so. From here we're going to jump both of our legs to face the back, and we're going to hit boom, boom. So as you can see, our arms go up and then they come down to hit behind our head, and we're really sunk into that right hip. From here we're going to step onto that left leg ever so slightly. We're just going to circle our hip around to the left. You have 1 count. This is quite quick. So we're just hitting boom. Your arms are coming down here when you do that hip circle, and then we're going to hit cross in. So as you bring that left leg back in to join the right, your arms are just crossing, and then they're opening like so. But this is obviously all to face the back. So we've hit boom, hit, circle, in, out, like so. From here we're going to cheat ever so slightly because our weight is off of our left leg, but we actually want to step on our right. So we're going to cheat the weight, and we're just going to hit step forward on that right leg, and the right arm is coming up. So we're hitting right, left, down, as we swivel around to face the front. So our legs, all we're doing is we're stepping right, and then we're just swiveling to face the front. And as you can see, when we swivel, we finish in quite a deep bend with both of our legs, and our arms are just going up and down. So that's going to look like up and down, like so. From here you have about 4 counts to literally freestyle. So I kind of just stepped onto that left leg, brought that right leg in, and then kind of just relaxed before the next section of the song starts, and it's like a little bit faster. We're only doing like the tiniest amount, so don't stress guys, we are almost finished learning this routine, but you do have a few counts after you finished that boom boom hit to just kind of refresh before we go into the next little section. So as the next section kicks in, we're going to start by doing a pas de beret. So we're going to hit right, left, right. So a pas de beret is dance terminology. It's 3 steps. So we're just hitting right, the right leg is crossing over the left, we're then stepping back onto that left, and then we're going to step back onto this right, but we're catching this because we're going to hit boom, hit. So we're just catching that last step. So we're hitting boom, hit, catch, and. So as you can see, that right leg is just twisting out and then it's twisting in, and it's like your hands are the lever and they're controlling your leg. So you start here, and then as you pull that arm down, it's almost controlling your leg to make it twist in. And this whole little pas de beret section is just really bouncy. So you just want to be like bounce, bounce, step, catch. From here, we're going to twist this right leg. It's going to go out, out, and with our arms we're just almost saying like no, no with our arms. From here we're going to cheat ever so slightly again because we want to hop onto this left leg. So we're just going to hop, all of our weight is going onto that left leg as that right leg pops out and comes in, and our arms are almost just like circling like so. So we're hitting 1 and hit and catch and hit. And so we're just finished in this position with the right leg free, and then we're going to hit boom. So we're just stepping forward on that right leg, and the arm is kind of going up as if to say like what's up kind of thing to the front. From here we're stepping back on the left leg, which is free. So we're going to step back, we're going to bring that right leg in to join the left leg, and we've got 2 counts to hit hip, hip. And as you can see, my arms are just coming up, but this is completely free. If you guys want to do something different here, feel free. Just kind of like feel yourself as much as possible. And yeah, that's kind of like, that little count is really slow. So you just really want to kind of make sure you're emphasizing those hip movements. So we've hit hip, hip. From here, we're going to jump our legs out into a second position, and our arms are going up. They're then going to touch our shoulders. They're then going to touch the floor. So that's going to be quite fast. So for like timing reference, we've just finished with the hips. We're going to go up and down, up. So you do have like 3 counts to hit those movements, and then you have about 2 counts to come up again. From here, we're going to do that exact same move that we just did, where we jump onto the left leg and we pull that right leg in. And this is going to almost turn us to start facing the front. So you kind of want it to get you as far around as possible. And then we're going to step out, we're going to hit boom and boom, and so that right leg is just going to pop out, in, out, in. And again, your arm here is completely free. So we're just hitting boom and boom, and then you kind of want to walk off or freestyle or go into whatever you want to go into, because that is the whole of this routine broken down for you guys. So like I said, if you guys need to go over any sections, you can rewind as many times as you need to, and you can practice with the music when you are finished piecing it all together. But I'm going to go through the whole routine now a little bit faster but not completely up to speed, and then when you guys are finished, like I said, you can go practice with the music fully up to speed as many times as you need to. From the beginning, we're going to hit 5, 6, 7, 8, cross, hit, a 1 and over, pump, hip, hip, push, down, hit, hit, hip, and catch, step, and jump, and hip, hip, forward and back, hip, out, in, up, step, ball, change, around and down, up, hip, 1 and hit, up and down, prepare for the next section. Then going into the fast section, we're hitting pas de ball, catch, hit and round and up to the back, hip and hip, up, shoulder down, up and round, hit, out, in, out, in. But that is the end of this tutorial. I really hope that you guys have managed to learn this routine, and most importantly, I hope you guys have had fun learning this routine. Dance is like all about having fun, so that's the most important thing always. But I don't want to make this tutorial too long, so I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you do manage to film yourself dancing this routine, I would love to watch and repost you on my socials and all of that good stuff. Everything will be linked down below. But yeah, most importantly, I hope you guys are doing safe and staying well, and I will see you guys in my next next video. Bye.